Free? Free? ¿Por qué? Love. Hey, the food here is for free.
See? Right there. Every Friday they play Bomba en Plena.
Wow.
Every Friday. Every Friday.
So this entire barrio is fiesta all the time.
Yeah.
Rico, yeah.
Sí, solo Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, yeah.
Mejor parte de Estados Unidos.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Mejor que Estados Unidos.
I think so.
Buenos dias, amigos. I've made it to a new country. Donald Trump is back in charge for a week now at time of recording this video. So I've decided to finally step foot on US territory. Made it to the famous Puerto Rico, the birthplace of Latin American music all around the world, the birthplace of reggaeton, the birthplace of Jennifer Lopez, the birthplace of Daddy Yankee, the birthplace of Annuel AA, and the birthplace of course, Bad Bunny, the king of Latin America. This place here, despite not being a US state, obviously every 4 years plays a major role in the US elections, not least in the most recent ones.
There's a lot going on. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico. We're getting there.
After the rally, several Puerto Rican celebs, including Bad Bunny, shared their support for Harris. The singer said he felt the need to speak up.
I did it because I felt it. I just said, I was angry at the time because I was here in New York.
Yeah.
So I was like, what? This guy is
Right around.
It's right there. We should go. At the first time I didn't know there was a comedian because he was on Sudo. I was, he's a
Right.
político, cabrón. Como que
Yeah. You didn't think it was funny?
No, it wasn't funny.
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. Every Puerto Rican is going to vote for Trump right now. We'll take. Hi, fellas.
Thank you, Mr. President, for having us here. For me, it's a real blessing to be here. I'm from Puerto Rico. We a big part of United States. We really depend on the United States. Since Trump hasn't been around, Puerto Rico's, it's not a secret. We've been going through a lot as a country. And Biden always promise. A lot of politicians always promise through the years, but all of us know, the world knows, everybody's experienced it. The best president the world has seen, this country has ever seen. His name is President Trump. So all my Puerto Ricans, let's stay united. Let's vote for Trump. Let's do things the right way, and let's keep growing. Let's keep growing as a family, and let's make America great again. God bless y'all.
So, arrived yesterday, went out obviously, something I always wanted to do, going for a reggaeton fiesta in the home of reggaeton. I'm a bit wasted from yesterday, but it's a sunny day. Haven't got a lot of time here in this mysterious place. So, let's check out Puerto Rico. Puñeta, vamos! And as Americans, obviously, don't need a passport to come here. They can come here with their ID. It's US territory. Of course, this place here, many Americans say that this place here is like the island where all the Americans that cannot afford passports come on holiday. Obviously, it's a lot more expensive here than Colombia or Peru or Ecuador. I mean, it's the USA after all. Colombia, I'm only staying in Airbnbs or cheap hotels for like $20 a night, but here in Puerto Rico, you've got to content yourself with smelly hostels for $40 a night. Because hotels here cost a fortune, a flipping fortune. They've got no license plates at the front side. That's pretty interesting. Now, for you Americans, I'm not sure, you know, I'm just a dumb European. This is my first time in US territory. Maybe that's normal in the US, but as far as I know, no. Look at it. They've only got license plates as the back of the car. That's pretty interesting. Fuera gringos. Look at that graffiti. Fuera gringos. Get out gringos. So despite being technically gringos themselves, they don't like the gringos here. Which I can understand. Nueva York, Miami. The streets in fact look very similar, like my Uber driver just said, to New York, Miami. That's true. This area here of San Juan looks very American. And now we're gonna head to a classical colonial old town, which we've seen tons of. So right guys, we've made it to the historic center, the colonial center of San Juan. Behind me some conquistador on this monument. Some Spanish conquistador. Looks very similar to the monuments you see in basically every Latin American city. And here you can see some nice old colored colonial buildings. And man, that Uber, even though the guy was really cool, like all the Puerto Ricans I've met so far, really cool. Super expensive, man. Super pricey here, man. Oh wow. After spent a month in Colombia, I've probably already spent in like a bit less than 24 hours in this country, like what I would have spent in Colombia in 3 days, I'm telling you. I'm surrounded right now by American tourists, which probably cannot afford passports and come here for that reason. I decided to get a beer, to get into the mood. The taste of Puerto Rico, Medalla. Really good beer. $4 it costs, which I guess for Americans is pretty cheap. For me as a European, it's like a normal price, but yeah. For America, that's pretty cheap, so cheers. Cheers to Puerto Rico. Rico. Right guys, I'm just having my lunch here, $3 for a Puerto Rican empanada, check it out. Very different to your usual empanada. And yeah, I'm just having my lunch here, because we're here at this place now. And then, yeah, I'm gonna try this Puerto Rican empanada now. $3 for a Puerto Rican empanada, check it out. Let's see how it tastes. Provecho. There's music everywhere here. I'm getting demonetized for sure. But it's Rico, it's very good. It's very different to your usual empanada. It's very crunchy. But very good though, $3. Obviously very expensive compared to other countries in Latin America, but this is America. So, I guess very cheap for the US. Reminds a bit of Valparaiso in Chile. It's a port city as well, built by the Spanish as well, as everything. So yeah, not far away from here, from actually inside this historic area, is one of Puerto Rico's most dangerous barrios, called La Perla. And it's actually right up the hill. And it's one of the most feared places in Puerto Rico. So, as the sun is still shining, as it's afternoon, not night or evening, and as we're here, I think we could check it out. We could see how it's like. Oh wow, look at it. We've reached the castle. Check it out. You can see the Puerto Rican flag in the distance and the US flag. Just to remind the Puerto Ricans that this is America. Has been for 126 years. And of course, conquered by America, not built by America, built by the Spanish. And you've got the law enforcement, check it out. US Park Ranger. Wow. They've got US Park Rangers here in Puerto Rico. Spanish fortress built to defend this military outpost of the Spanish Empire in the 1500s. The Spanish managed, thanks in part to this fortress, to hold on to this island for 400 years. But then in 1898 the Americans came and has been American ever since. Right guys, so you've got the touristy and historic Spanish castle, Spanish fortress right here where we've just come from. And right next to it, literally right next to the castle, to the fortress, you've got this, La Perla, a dangerous barrio they say. And here's some sketchy dogs barking. And it's right next to one of the most touristic parts of town. You've got this place where people tell you not to go to, especially at night. And at night I wouldn't go there. Check it out, Comunidad La Perla. Solo acá, okay. Acá puedo, okay. Allá no. Okay. We can film, but not everywhere. And not everyone, and not every street. This looks like a typical closed community barrio, which you can find in any city. Look at the houses here, man. And it's right next to the tourist area. Crazy. Pretty quiet. It's eerily quiet here. Well, looks okay. See? No?
No.
Okay.
You can record.
Okay.
Here.
No? Okay. So I've been told off filming for the first time by that old man telling me, camera! No! Oh man. And we've reached the sea, check it out, refreshing. Because it's flipping hot in the city today. Of course the king cannot miss Bad Bunny. Guys, this bar right here, right next to the sea, next to the ocean, it's not only just a bar where you can have your drink right next to the ocean. Pasito, Pasito it's called. Pasito a Pasito. This bar here is where that famous song, Despacito, was filmed. The video clip of Despacito was filmed here. That's actually crazy, man. Puerto Rico, by the way, I haven't told you guys yet, is deemed as one of the safest places in the Americas, one of the safest countries in the Americas. I mean, this place here, this barrio right here, is considered to be sketchy. And look how many tourists are here. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of garbage around. It's surely cleaner in Puerto Rico than in New York or Los Angeles.
Friday, they play Bomba en Plena.
Wow.
Every Friday. Every Friday.
So this entire barrio is fiesta all the time.
Yeah.
Loads of tourists around. Can't lie, I'm not gonna lie. Very touristy. What I like is it's got its own vibe to it. Tomorrow we'll try and find a realer, less touristy side of San Juan. Buenos dias, amigos. It's the next day here in Puerto Rico, and yesterday we've been to the touristic old town of the city, seen our first glimpses of San Juan and of Puerto Rico. But basically we've been to the over touristy old town of San Juan, which is not that authentic anymore. Even the barrio, as we've seen yesterday, has become very touristy there. So today we are going to check out a less touristy side of town. In fact, the north of the city and the center of San Juan, I've been told, are super touristy, pretty much Americanized. It also looks more like the US, like Miami or something, or I don't know, basically, but it looks more like the US than some Latin American city. And also the city is built pretty much in the American way, in the sense that, unlike in all the other Latin American countries, where you get a tienda, a small shop everywhere at every street corner to buy water or facts or whatever, fruits. Here that ain't the case. It's very American here. You've got to walk ages to find a supermarket, because they've only got big supermarkets here, like big ass supermarkets, which I am told by all the Americans that I meet everywhere in the world is like the worst thing in America, that they haven't got like small shops, small night shops and stuff. And yeah, as I've told you guys before, my first impressions of Puerto Rico were kind of mixed, because it feels a bit like that, like an overpriced American touristy version of Latin America, you know? But I am sure that the capital of Puerto Rico has more to offer than that. So today we're gonna go to a market. So let's go and check out Puerto Rico's free public transport. Vamos! And in case you wonder why I'm wearing the same t-shirt again as yesterday, well, all my other clothes are in the laundry. And yeah, I mean, I'm a man. And real man can wear the same t-shirt for 2 days. We're not women and we're not gay. What's this? The back streets of San Juan. Right guys, we've made it to the train station. Looks pretty modern and nice. We're now going to head south on a free train. Wow, something which only works in small countries, which small countries like Luxembourg or Puerto Rico are doing the best in the world. Free public transport. Why is that not everywhere in the world? Look at it, they've closed this off, because you don't need to pay anything, it's for free. Puerto Rico, free public transport. You too. Viva reggaeton, viva Bad Bunny, viva Puerto Rico. When it comes to prices, when it comes to the infrastructure, reminds me more of the US, makes you feel more like being in the US than in Latin America. But the people don't change. The people, like in all the rest of Latin America, are so nice, so awesome, so friendly. Haven't met a single unfriendly person here yet in San Juan in Puerto Rico. It's crazy. It's just like in the rest of Latin America. Best people in the world, honestly. Woohoo! I like it. Check it out guys, the train's arrived. And it's a pretty modern one. And it's for free. It's a more or less modern train, check it out. That here is in a lot better shape than the public transport I've used in Berlin, Marseille, London. Man, it's not as modern as the one in Madrid and the one in Quito, in Ecuador, even the one in Buenos Aires, but mate, this looks flipping nice. And the seats are comfy as well, and it's for free. That's crazy. To anyone from a country where public transport ain't for free, this is what your state should do. This is what you get here in Puerto Rico. And in some very, very nice country, small country in Europe. where I'm from. Free public transport. Should be everywhere.
Próxima parada, Piñero.
Right guys, we've made it. Look at this massive train station here. Wow. And probably it's the cleanest. Sorry to all you Americans. I mean, I love you guys, but probably this is one of the cleanest metro stations in all of any US territory. Surely cleaner than the one in New York or the one in Los Angeles. Yeah, I mean here there's no homeless people lying around, no drug addicts. It's clean, it's not smelly, and it's for flipping free. Wow. Right then, we're back in a more Latino looking place. Check it out. Nice church. The houses look more Latino, a lot more familiar surroundings here. No Miami-like skyscrapers here. No tourists around here, I can tell you this. Just locals, just Puerto Ricans. Hola. Buen día. Provecho. ¿A dónde tiene la comida? Allá. ¿Está rico? Muy rico. Okay, good. Huh?
It's free.
Free?
Yes.
Free? ¿Por qué?
Love.
Love. Hey, the food here is for free.
Pay with love.
Sí.
Yeah.
Para todos o por?
Everybody.
Wow.
You pay with love.
You pay with love.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Que bien. Man, Puerto Rico is the greatest country on earth. I'll take back everything I've said yesterday. You pay with love here. With love you pay.
Love.
Wow, guys.
We need only love.
True. That's true. We need love. More love in the world.
No more.
No money, just love.
Over there I say, I love you.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah. Gracias, brothers. Provecho.
Thank you.
Oh wow, guys. I just think that it's for free. For the people that live there are homeless, you know. I would feel a bit bad if I would eat homeless people's food here. I think it must be some kind of organization. But yeah, crazy. This is just Latin America in a nutshell, man. Here you get food for free. Crazy. So this part of San Juan.
Are you recording for YouTube?
Yes, for YouTube.
Oh, thanks for coming to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I want to see the real San Juan, you know. I'm staying in Santurce and I was in Old Town. It's just tourists there, just Americans.
Okay.
Very expensive, not Puerto Rican. I wanted to see the real San Juan.
But here is the most
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Nice.
So thanks for coming.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Welcome to Puerto Rico.
Gracias. Es la verdad que es gratis para todos.
free. Yeah.
¿Por qué? Por amor.
Sí. Sí.
Wow, yo escucho que acá se paga con amor.
Sí.
Yo te quiero. Ay, qué bueno.
Ábreme la agua de madre y darle.
We are in free lunch here. Now in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, el mejor territorio de Estados Unidos. El único bien territorio de Estados Unidos.
You are a YouTuber?
Sí.
What's your name on YouTube?
Joe checks in. ¿Tú estás suizo?
Yeah.
Ah, cool. Y una agua también. Wow, we're getting all of this. Y café voy a tomar this. Oh, okay, voy a sentarme. Wow, crazy guys. For free. Crazy. Okay, gracias amigo. Muy amable, gracias. Gracias. ¿Qué es? Si puedo preguntar. Es-
Arroz con garbanzo y pollito guisado.
Oh, wow,
La chicken
gracias.
en sauce.
Gracias. Oh, qué amable, gracias. Ah, no, está bien. Gracias, brother. Guys, have you ever gotten a plate of food, rice and chicken, coffee and water for free anywhere in the world? Man, this place is incredible. And it's for everyone. I'm obviously not a homeless person. I don't look like a homeless person. I think it's for everyone here. Crazy. And it's good, man. Gracias de nuevo, señora. Que Dios te bendiga. A todos. Realmente. Nunca veo eso. Fue en muchos países en el mundo. En Latinoamérica, Europa. Y nunca veo eso. Didn't expect that, to be fair. What a change. Coming down here to the south of San Juan. Changes everything. We're back in Latin America. Crazy. Would you get this in any other US territory? To all my Americans, free food. Or not just Americans, to all my Westerners. Free food for everyone. Amazing people, amazing hospitality. Puerto Ricans, honestly, I'll say this about every country I go to, but Puerto Ricans are up there now with the best people I've met on my travels, honestly. No kidding. Look at it, guys. We're approaching the market and looks like a different world compared to the rest of San Juan, to the touristy rest of San Juan. Reminds me a bit of Tijuana, to be honest. I don't know why. But look at it. Here you get like $3 suits, $1 t-shirts. Look at it, $7, and it looks nice. No US flag, just a Puerto Rican flag. So to all you Americans without passports coming to Puerto Rico on holiday, you should come to this place to buy your souvenirs and not to the flipping Old Town or to flipping, yeah, Santurce. Santurce is nice. Santurce is nice. The nightlife is really good, but yeah. Sí, Rio Piedra, siempre. Come to Rio Piedra and not Santurce, like the lady has said. This is the real Puerto Rico, guys. This is the real Puerto Rico. The one that I've been talked about. The one people are talking about. With the nice people, the epicenter of Latin American culture and vibe. Every Latin American city has two sides to it. And here in Puerto Rico it's kind of extreme. The historic center is very beautiful and pretty, well preserved and everything, but so touristy, so disgustingly touristy, so overpriced everything. And yesterday I had the impression that the entire island was like this, that the entire city was basically like this, so over touristy. And then you come to this part of the city, like in the south, where no gringos are going when they come here on holiday, and it's completely different. It's a different world. It's crazy. All the gringos just go to the same spots. And here we found the market. Buenas. And it's a good vibe, man. Feeling so at home here. Hola, buenas. Well, here you can buy your meat. Hola, buenas. Your vegetables, check it out. Oh, and they're looking good. They're looking fresh. Fresh red pepper. Looks tasty. Man, this is the real San Juan, the real Puerto Rico. Viva Puerto Rico. When you go to a place on holiday, even if you just go on holiday and don't travel as crazy as I do for like months on end, it's obviously different to go on holiday somewhere than to travel for months on end like I do. But also when you go on holiday, guys, just get out of the resort or tourist areas at times and go to the local spots, because that's where you meet the real people and you can see the real people of the place you go to, even here in Puerto Rico. Hola. Viva Puerto Rico. Mejor que Estados Unidos. Mucho mejor. Sorry Americans, but probably you feel the same. I'm saying the same about Europe, by the way. It's not that I've got anything against you guys. And here I've got like the food area. I've not heard any American English here. Not heard a single American tourist. Maybe there is one hidden somewhere. But I've not heard any American tourists from mainland America. Obviously all the people here are also technically Americans. They've all got American passports. If they've got passports. Yesterday I've had the exact opposite experience of Puerto Rico and impressions as today. Man, this is just as cheap, just as local and just as Latin American as the rest of Latin America. Got myself a coffee and this, ham and egg sandwich, little ham and egg sandwich here, toast, for like $4.50 in total, $4.50, which is super nice. So I'm gonna eat for the second time here. Because I didn't pay the first time. Only happens in Latin America. Viva Puerto Rico. Here at this nice market in San Juan, Puerto Rico, you even got free Bible courses. Christ is the answer. La paga del pecado es la muerte. The price for sins is death. Todos heredamos la muerte. We all inherit death. Todos nacemos sin derecho a comer del árbol de la vida eterna. We all are born without the right to try the fruits of the tree of eternal life. And it ends with, the end will come, Christ is everything. Completely agree. I think we can definitely reiterate and conclude that San Juan, Puerto Rico is a lot less of an island of garbage than, for example, New York or Los Angeles. Son originales todo. No, pero son buena calidad. Puedo tocar una vez. ¿Cuánto vale, por ejemplo? 40. Oh. ¿Y cuál es la más barata? Si puede preguntar. 25. If you are one of those Americans that comes on vacation a lot here in Puerto Rico, then you should definitely check this side of San Juan out. Definitely. I mean, you got cheap clothes here, cheap souvenirs, just chilling at Isla del Encanto. Look at it, $10 jeans. Where else in America would you get $10 jeans? Tell me, Americans. Or $6 pants here, look at it, and they're stylish. Really nice. Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, yeah.
Sí, solo Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, yeah.
Mejor parte de Estados Unidos.
Yes, sir.
Mejor que Estados Unidos. I'll be going to Dominican Republic next. República Dominicana. Little Caribbean tour here. Eso es por malandros. So if you guys want to buy a ski mask to rob a bank or something, or rob someone, you come here. Buen precio por malandros. 5. Porque yo soy malandro también. Yo quiero. Found ourselves a nice spot here to finish this video. Check it out. So, I reckon the perfect spot to tell you guys my final thoughts and honest thoughts on Puerto Rico. Buenas. Well, first of all, me too. Viva Puerto Rico. La mejor parte de Estados Unidos. Well, first of all, Puerto Rico, despite being a part of the United States and being a lot more expensive, especially when it comes to accommodation and also foods, depending where you go, than any other Latin American country I've visited. I mean, it makes sense, it's part of the US after all. So US standards, only US tourists come here. So US standards apply. But the people, that doesn't change that the people of Puerto Rico are as nice and as good and as awesome, as warm-hearted and as friendly as all the other Latinos I've met in all the other countries. Probably the nicest people in all of the US territories. Just my guess. And there's a reason for all you American tourists coming here, I guess. Not just because you don't need your passport, but I mean, beautiful place. There's so much division between you guys in America. Just be nice to your fellow Americans. And don't call Puerto Rico an island full of garbage, because even though it was a joke, I mean, where's the garbage? Surely looks prettier than New York, Miami or Los Angeles. Because those are the places which you guys need to clean up before me ever visiting mainland USA. Hopefully that's what Donald's gonna do. So guys, it's adios amigos, thanks for watching. Viva Puerto Rico, viva Bad Bunny, and viva Estados Unidos, without whom Puerto Rico would maybe not be as rich as they are today. Hasta luego amigos, see you in a bit. See you guys in the Dominican Republic.